Peace and love, matriarchs. I am just overwhelmed with all of the energies that have come in since the Lion Gates portal has been open. And the solar eclipse is coming, and we just have so much beautiful energy flowing around this planet. It is manifestation time. So, with that, I would like for you to just take a second to breathe with me and to assess everything that is around you and everything that you've created, your spiritual leaders. And I want you to recognize if you are aligned with your soul. So just take a second and just breathe with me. We're bringing in balance, love, joy, peace, and abundance. So now, pay attention to how you feel. Pay attention to your nervous system as I tell you a little story. Your soul came onto this planet to complete an assignment. When you entered into your mother's womb as energy and you manifested onto this planet, you had an assignment. Now, because we're brought into families and churches and other type of organizations, our brains were programmed to an extent to be able to manage and get through the matrix and align with the matrix. So the sole purpose of why you came here may have been a little bit muddled by what you were taught and what you were told. Now, when we get ready to leave this planet, right, all that, it's not going to matter. If you've ever been around loved ones and you watch them slowly transition, you'll see as their souls are ascending, all the things that were taught and said, it didn't matter. So what we're doing right now, we're being proactive. We are looking at the environments in which you are sitting or standing in right now. We're looking at all of what you have created, your family, your friends, your partners, your job environment, whether you're a spiritual leader of a country, of a state, of a city, of a family, of a community, of an organization. Take a look at all of which you have created. Now, I want you to look at yourself. I'm you, I'm your mirror. Have you been a good leader for yourself? Do you look and do you feel how you want and know you should look and feel? Does your environment reflect your soul and your soul mission? Do your relationships reflect who you are soulfully, without the past experiences and traumas and situations that you've encountered throughout your time here on this planet, but what your soul is telling you who you are? Now, if you are having a hard time being able to hear your soul, your intuition, your discernment, and recognizing who you are, that's because you have too many distractions in your life. And in the energies that's going forth right now, those distractions will become louder until you set the intention to remove any and everything that is not in alignment with your soul. Now that sounds heavy, and it is. It is challenging, especially when you have anchors, especially when you have been programmed that life is supposed to look a certain way in order for you to experience happiness. But as a leader, where you are, and if you found this video, you have discovered the truth that all of those programs were not about you, but it was about controlling you for you to be the puppet to carry out someone else's vision or soul mission. Even if you own your own company, you are being regulated, governed by unseen forces. So now, what do we do? Well, in my other videos to you matriarchs, I always encourage, Haru, Ra, and I always encourage you to learn how to sit and be quiet so that you can hear your soul and you can learn who you really are and why you came here, so that you can begin to do your inner work, not looking outside and waiting on something or somebody to save you or to change your situation, but to actually sit down and listen and tap into your own powers that lie within you to change and transform yourself so that everything around you will transform. Now, whether it's love, whether it's peace, whether it's healing, whether it's wealth, whatever that is that your soul is speaking to you right now, the only way for you to joyfully, truthfully, authentically enjoy everything that is on the plate that you carry, it's all going to be about the intentions you set and the movement forward in doing your inner work. Let's not get into religion, because this exceeds religion. When you came onto this planet, there was no religion where you came from, okay? That is man-made to divide us as souls, as chosen people, as matriarchs that were brought here to bring balance and peace unto ourselves, our soul tribe, this planet. We have greater work to do. And in order to do that, we must align with our souls and the creator of our souls. Everything is inside of us. All the answers, all the powers, everything that you're looking for on the outside is within. Within. Now, when we look at our relationships, whether they are our romantic relationships, our children, our parents, these are our mirrors that we have chosen to learn ourselves and to be able to go within and do the work to embrace what we see for those that are loving themselves right now and loving everything around them, to keep going. Or for those who see that there are some areas of improvement, to sit down quietly and hear from the soul how to go about transforming and changing inward so that your outward world will reflect who you are on the inside. How do we sit quietly, especially as leaders who are constantly multitasking? That's a program in itself as well, in order for you to be able to be productive workers. It is what it is. So we got to get out of that. We have to put the phones down. We have to turn the television and the radios off. We have to sit in silence and listen and hear our inner frequency, tuning in to our own stations. We have sounds inside of us, music frequencies. In order to be able to tune into our own stations, we have to sit still. Now, when the mind wants to go and wander on things I have to do, Alexa X, I got stuff to do. I got kids that's screaming. I'm responsible for a country, a state. My phone is always ringing. Set aside some time. It could be 5 minutes. Start somewhere. 10 minutes. You get to create your reality. Because at the end of the day, the sacred, beautiful temple that we have will not be able to support every distraction that comes your way, that comes our way. And we all know and may have experienced having to be hospitalized or be in the bed for several days because the sacred temple just said no more, no more. We want to proactively remove the devices and the people and the places that are causing our sacred temples to deteriorate faster than they have to. Matriarchs, we have work to do. This is our time. It's our time to rise and to lead authentically for our future generations so they know how to flow soulfully in this matrix and how to prepare for their assignments here on this planet. That's where peace and love and joy, abundance and wealth, that's where that comes in. There's so many people, and I'm going to let you go. So many people that are balancing all the materialism, and they just get caught up in that and maintaining these images. Even if you're in Hollywood and you're seeing this video, or you're an actor or a musician, maintaining these images is exhausting. Being able to be true to yourself and align soulfully and authentically so that you can live in peace. So when it is time to ascend, because we all will ascend, we will leave this planet, you feel good about it. You can celebrate the work that you've done. Living this life with no regrets. So if this video resonates with you, please leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Harura and I are both here as spiritual leaders to support your elevation and growth, because this planet is changing, and what used to work will not work as we are continuing to move forward in the transformation of this planet. So leave some feedback. Let us know what you think. Leaders, we're here. Peace and love.